Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't had a chance to do so by now, please take the time to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you'd like to go a step further, you can hit that notification bell and you'll be informed each and every time I'm uploading something new. All right, y'all, so I wanted to take some time to address the live that was conducted the other night by Todd Rogers, the creator and executive producer of The Real Hot Boys of Houston. Alongside him was T Spilla and Hershey Kiss TV. The one thing I needed to address was, if you're going to be tea gatherers, if you're going to, set the table to talk about a situation, we need to have context. A lot of the questions that you guys had on that live were actually answered in the 5-hour live that I did. So it makes me question, were you girls sitting around listening to understand, or the obvious, which is listening to respond? When we want the tea, we want the shade, we want the hee hee ha ha of it all, right? We'll sometimes, skip over, or act like we didn't pay attention to the buildup of things, because before the reading begins, there's a reason why the reading began. You know what I mean? So we got to have context, everything. I think that's very important. So let's get into that real quick. So the reason for that live was to respond to the filthy things that Todd said about me on the Real Hot Boys of Houston's IG page. Now, granted, I did throw a subliminal shot first, but understand, people, yes, I did go into it with them in mind, but I also went into it with other platforms in mind. There are a lot of other web series that don't finish what they start. But I could understand, because I utilized a very specific, situation, the word star, the T pages, the TTB, T-Nut News Blog, we're using the word star to reference a particular cast member who's affiliated with the brand, right? So I could see it, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And the way you came at me, girl, no. So I felt like I have all right, hello God, to respond the way I feel I should respond. For however long I feel to respond, because when you have your own platform, you can do what the fuck you want to do, right? Okay. So that was the reason, for the live. Now, the timing of the live. Bitch, trust me, I do not try to be live that long. I don't even really like going live that much unless it's pertaining to the Yes God Roundtable, or we're having a social justice conversation, child, or, some shit's going on in the world, or, I just feel like it pretty much, but I never am going to be on there for, I think that's the longest time I've ever personally been live on my platform. Okay? I didn't even play, Other things were talked about. Todd ended up getting in the chat. So we were going back and forth. He was going back and forth with the chat members. The chat had questions. TTV ended up joining me later on in the live. And we had, that same discussion. And we also had other discussions. Amen. So that's why that live was that long. Going back, again, all roads will lead back to the live that I did. Because again, like I said, if we're paying attention, I answered all those questions already. So the main reason that me and Todd, because I'll say it here because I know all we need is understanding, and I'm here to provide that for you. Amen. So the main issue with me and Todd began when he asked me to be the reunion host. A week before the supposed taping for the reunion was supposed to happen, we had a sit down and a conversation about like, hey, I can't really be a reunion host without having a finished product. Like, I don't, drop down in the comments and let me know, like, would you have been able to assume that role without seeing a finished product? And I guess through that critique, well, we really can't use the word critique because that implies that a finished product was judged. So I had issues, questions, concerns about that situation. So I think in that, Todd just felt some type of way. You know, I understand we're artists, we're sensitive about our shit, but I've been the same girl with every show. Everyone knows that. I've been the same way. I don't care what my relationship statuses are with people. I don't give a fuck who likes me, who loves me, who hates me, any of those things, girl. When it comes down to reviewing the show, I'm going to talk about the things that I see. Period. And that's just on period. You know? Period to the period, in the words of Official King Pain Honey, okay? Like, that's just how that is. So I guess he just didn't like that. And it was a week later, like it was like a day before taping, I believe it was, the scheduled taping. I reached out because he didn't reach out. There was a lack of communication. There was no communication at all. So that's how I know, you know, she was in her feelings. So I hit him, I said, hey, you know, what's going on? You know, are we still, you know, doing this? He's like, well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and then do the reunion. Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, I felt the sting, but I was good. So a day or two after that, I went live, celebrating the kids, still promoting the kids. I was doing what I have always done for the brand. Bitch, when I mean him and Dre got in the chat misinterpreting everything that was going on in the live, because you let them tell that they were paying attention to the chat and not the actual commentating. Hello, God. And girl, they got read for filth because they were popping their shit. So I get a text the next day from Todd explaining, you know, girl, I watched the live back and, you know, thank you for all the great things that you said and yeah. And then at the end says, oh, sorry, our personal professional relationship was sacrificed or whatever. And we're glad we were able to give you content for your platform. Bitch, there's no apology in there. That should have been an apology, but it wasn't one. So I never responded because I was like, girl, let me just pay this girl because I don't have time for it. But that's where it had left off. Yeah, I was in my feelings. If y'all want to say the word pressed, okay, I was pressed, but I wasn't pressed with anyone else other than him. Because the way that he handled the situation was very unprofessional. It was very unbecoming. It was very childlike. It was very stupid. So, you know, and then seeing everything just surrounding these situations as of recently, I just was like, girl, I'm tired of seeing this shit. So I said what I said in my IG post. So that's, you know, what brings us here. Amen. So that if since y'all needed to know, because again, all of that was answered in that live that y'all claim to have watched. So there's y'all answer on that. At the end of the day, Todd tried to push this narrative in that live, child, trying to say, oh, well, I want to be attached to the brand. I want to be this. No, girl, if that was the case, then why would I have wiped my channel clean of all of the content? Well, I privated everything. It's still up there, but bitch, it's private and no one can see it but me. Hello, God. Why would I have taken all that stuff down? If I wanted to be so synonymous with the brand, why would I have taken all that stuff down? So, girl, no, I don't want to be synonymous with unfinished business. That's just on period. So there was also a question about comparing the platforms. First of all, I know T-Spill and Hershey Kiss and even Todd, girl, y'all are new to this sphere of social media. There's a big difference between a reviewer, commentator, content creator versus a web series developer. They have way more to prove than a bitch like me. I don't have to have updated anything. Bitch, all you gotta really hear is my voice, child, at the end of the day. Okay? So you have all the things to prove as a web series creator. You have to make sure your technology is on, you know, ready to go. Unlike the live that y'all just had that was, girl, even your internet knew there was lies going on in the building, girl. There was a leak in the building, girl. The Wi-Fi said no man Pam. Hello, God. Let's just keep that real. So we want to talk about technology, what was going on the other night, girl. We can blame it on the storms. Hello, God, all we want to, child. But you know how many storms have ran through here and my connection don't lag like that? Actually, every time we almost had you on, more specifically back then, when my platform was, you know, had y'all stuff on it. I remember a lot of times you had to keep going out to come back in, going out to come back in. So girl, you've always had Wi-Fi connection issues, okay? And we want to talk about my platform specifically. Well, people that have been following me for a long time, they see the difference and the change in the way that I present my content, my commentary. So I don't know what y'all talking about. We want to talk about my type of technology. Y'all can spend your last on Apple products all day long. I feel like Apple is nothing but a scam. I believe in all things Samsung Galaxy, girl. Hello, God. I have a 50-inch motherfucking Samsung Galaxy Smart TV, girl, okay? I have the same phone that I've had for 3 years, girl, that I own. Hello, God, no flex plans going on over here, bitch, okay? Galaxy S10, thank you. That's what I'm recording this on right now. Thank you very much. Bitch, I have a Samsung tablet. Hello, God. Bitch, and my computer, my laptop is HP. Touchscreen, I've had her for 5 fucking years. Okay. She works wonders for me. Okay. Again, nothing to prove here. My printer is from Canon. Hello, God. What other technology I got around this bitch? I think that's it. My earphones, child, they're from Walmart. Okay, like, girl, you can't, this is what I want y'all to understand too. You can't really come over here and be shady to bitches like us, bitches like me, reviewers, people who do commentating I do this shit. There's no shade. That's how I know a lot of the girls are new. They don't understand that. You can't do that, girl. There's no shade, there's no tea over here, especially when you're dealing with someone as transparent as myself, right? Right? Okay. Another thing I want to address, and this should be the last thing I need to address, is the job shaming. I was not job shaming. Again, there's context to everything, and I made sure to put it in that live that everybody claimed to have watched. And that's about it, I believe. Todd already admitted, girl, like I said before, that most of everything I said was true. So again, I have to reply, why couldn't all of it be true? Again, I really do wish everyone the best. I really, really do. This, again, will be my last time addressing this situation. I move on. I digress. I move on. Again, my thing is only with Todd and Todd alone. Todd knows the truth. He knows, what happened, and if the girls don't want to admit that truth, then that's on them at the end of the day. I've definitely learned my lesson. I'm still growing as a person as well. Do I take back anything? Hell no. I really don't. I was gonna say, well, maybe I'm a little too aggressive sometimes, but you know what? No. The people that fuck with me, they know me well enough to know that, girl, I'm not an evil bitch. I don't just do things to do them. Okay? It's an unfortunate situation, it is, but girl, I'm not mad. We can move on. We can be cordial. And I do wish the platform much success. I wish these cast members much success. I also didn't like how he couldn't do anything on his own, especially in the response to me. You needed to have people around you. I felt like I extended the StreamYard link multiple times in the chat during that 5-hour live that I did, honey. And you just would rather bicker amongst, my folks instead of actually address me. Which I feel like that says a lot within itself. Even there was a lot of stuff going on in the live that I was just like, I was peeping game and I was like, girl, it is what it is, honey. Again, at this point, I'm over it. May God bless everyone, child, and I mean that from the best place possible. Okay. Like I said before, it's time to move on. Y'all be blessed and never stress, girl. Continue on striving, and why don't y'all just start looking at some of the shade as fuel to your fire? Like why can't we just do that either, though? Oh, the girls are talking about us. Okay, well, let's prove to them. Let's put this work in, girl. Let's make this shit fucking happen. You know what I'm saying, girl? But, child, I guess when the bullets touch and agree with the spirit too much, you have no choice but to, get in your feelings and, do the things that you just recently did, which is, again, water under the bridge, honey. It is what it is. Much love to everybody. Child, y'all continue doing y'all thing, girl, and, again, this will be the last time you ever hear my voice. Take care, y'all. Bye. Oh, and I left a very important piece out. Forgive me. And then we'll be done. Okay, I promise. The major thing that really bugged me was Todd stating that I reached my 1,000 subscribers based on what I did with Hot Boys of Houston. That is a bold-faced motherfucking lie. Bitch, I didn't get anything from that platform. Around that time period, because I reached my 1,000 subscribers in February. At that point in time, girl, Hot Boys of Houston was nowhere to be found. Hello, God. I attribute getting to my 1,000 subscribers based on my commentary and reviews for Chasing Dallas, Chasing Atlanta at that time period. Chasing Atlanta was going on. I was doing a lot of different one-on-one interviews, hello God, that were doing very well. The Justice League platform as well, hello God, all the interviews that we conducted, amen. Girl, like the Yes God Roundtable season 2 was going on during that time period. So we're not gonna act like my platform fucking didn't expand on its own. I didn't need any help, and I didn't get any help from Todd and the Real Hot Boys of Houston commentary. No. See, the thing about it is us reviewers brought the crowd to your platform. If anything, we assisted in your buildup. And again, y'all's platforms are supposed to be bigger than ours. Let's just be honest about that. So, hopefully that answers that. And you can go on my channel and look through my videos, and if you got that kind of time, because I know there's a bunch of girls out here that have nothing but time, hello God, you can go ahead and look that up for yourself. So again, yeah, y'all tried it, I denied it, and walked right on by it. Be blessed and never stressed. Bye.